And I am your Saint Germain. And I am here, as always, to continue to assist you and guide you as one of your guides, where there are many guides that are working with you, guides that are working alongside and within you, as well as your higher self, certainly. And all of this is coming together to bring the oneness within you, to bring you back to who you are, to bring you back to the knowing and the understanding that you are one with your multidimensional selves, and all is coming together as you are moving through this ascension process. And as you are moving through this ascension process, you have already moved into the higher vibrational frequencies and higher dimensions. It is not something you are moving to, the fifth dimension. You are already there. The only thing that is not there, that is what continues to trap you within the illusion, that would be your ego mind, that lower consciousness within you that still holds you trapped, still believes that you need to be within that illusion, and that is where you belong. But your higher knowing self within you, that collective consciousness within you, is pulling you upward, pulling you forward, pulling you out of the illusion, pulling you further and further into higher dimensional frequencies that again are already here on the earth. The earth, Gaia, has already raised herself up. She has already gone back home into those higher vibrational frequencies. And she only holds a place for you now, holds a place for your mind that must be freed, just as in the Matrix, free the mind. That is what you need to do. You need to free the mind that continues to hold you down. But your heart is already moved on. Your heart is just waiting for the rest of you to catch up. And the body, the physical body that holds light, is holding more and more light, anchoring more and more light, so that you can be able to freely lift up in the ascension process, in that first wave of ascension that you are already in now. You have already found yourself in that ascension wave. And all is coming together as freedom is coming back to this planet, even though it may not appear to be so, that you are free, but you are. Just think about your every day that you go through and how free you really are, especially in this country, in the United States. Even though there are those that attempt to take that freedom away, they cannot. You will not allow it. You, the collective you, will not allow your freedom to be taken away. It cannot happen and will not happen, because consciousness itself is free, and you are consciousness, and in that consciousness freedom resides. So always know that no matter what those of the darkness, those of the dark forces attempt to do, they cannot overcome your free will to be free. That is something they have attempted to do, and something they have been successful at doing with some people on this planet, actually many at this time. But those many at this time, even though they appear to be capitulating and appear to be controlled, many of them will yet awaken. Because as the ascension process continues, as the vibrations continue to increase, that will help to awaken. As the truth is revealed, that will help to awaken so many of those that still yet seem to be asleep. But they will not be asleep much longer, because there are those things that are about to happen, that are coming, that are going to bring major revealings to the planet and certainly to this country, and which will reverberate around the entire planet as those of the forces of light, what you call the Alliance, is working diligently behind the scenes to bring the freedom to this country and to the entire planet. There are those that you would not even know that are in the control process now, that are in the control process of taking over those of the cabal forces, because the cabal forces cannot hold on any longer. They cannot hold on to the dark as the light is streaming forth. They cannot be in those shadows as they are completely illuminated by the light more and more, by truth, by understanding, by revealing. It is not possible. So they have come out of the shadows and are revealing themselves for what they are. And as they are revealing themselves for what they are, you, the collective consciousness of mankind, is now beginning to see what they have held back. All that they have held back, all of the darkness they have held within them is coming forward now. And it must be so. It must happen in this way, so that those of the founding fathers of this country, what they set out to do is now about to be revealed much, much more than what it has been up to this point. And nothing, no thing can stop it at this time, for it is destined. You are destined to be free to not only move anywhere you want in this world, on this planet, but to move throughout the stars. You came from the stars, and you are returning back to the stars. And it is not something that can be held back. It is not something that can be stopped. Held back, yes, they have held it back for some time, but it is not something that can be stopped. For all is to be revealed. The truth shall indeed set you all free. I am your Saint Germain, and I leave you now in peace and love and oneness, and that the violet flame continue to purge out all that is of the old, all that is of the old programmed illusion that continues to hold your minds, but free your minds. Peace and love be with all of you. Om.